Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Enter the Gungeon Convict Run. All right, I'll play the Convict Run. You know, here's the thing, right? There's a reason that I don't feel bad about playing the Convict. I will also put on the weird Convict outfit and gun skin, because why not? I don't feel bad about playing as the Convict because I just played as BCDD20T against my will. I'm gonna play as the Bullet if we get the Bullet. I'll play as the Gunslinger if we get the Gunslinger. If Gunslinger isn't on that list, I will have to re-add the Gunslinger to the list. I'm basically gonna live and die by that wheel of randomness. I'm gonna add in, you know, Cursed mode and Blessed mode and whatnot. And that will be how we decide on what type of a run we're gonna actually be playing every day. That will be the be-all, end-all. It'll be a true random mode. Except it won't actually be truly random. So I don't mind playing as the Convict when it gets rolled. Not only because I like the Convict, but also, I don't really just want to have a random mode where it randomly chooses a character and then it randomly turns on or off the different modifiers. Unless you can think of a way of making it like proportionally acceptable, because I don't want to have every run be with some modifier. Like I don't want to have a Blessed mode run, a Curse mode run, a D20 mode run, a Blessed Curse mode run, and then 1 out of every 16 runs is going to be with no modifiers enabled. That's not what I want. I want to have, you know, on average, half of all the runs have no modifiers, and then half of all the runs have modifiers, because that's at least, you know, you're getting your cake and eating it too? Maybe? I don't know what type of a proverb I'm trying to think of here, but you know what I mean. You're getting your normal runs and you're getting your moded runs, your non-normal runs, at the same time. That's kind of what I would want out of a truly random wheel, but there's so many different combinatory options that it would be kind of difficult to add that to a single wheel, so I'll have to try to figure out some way of actually doing it. I mean, I could always just, you know, literally mod in the option of just like, start, and it'll just like start a run. But I'm lazy! I feel like I'm just like dancing around the fire trying to summon a demon. Yes, die to the flames and come alive to kill my foes. And now, of course, you know, we're gonna go to where we always go every third run of Gungeon. Now I'm going to Isaac items, things that I can add to the game, and I'm thinking, okay, I mean, there literally is the sack of powder. That'd be a pretty cool item to add in. Powder sack. It's a sack of powder. Let's keep going. We know who we are, we know what we have, we know what we're gonna do on this run. We don't have to worry about any paradox shenanigans, shenaniganagory ding-dongs. We know what guns we have. Ooh. We have to open it. I'm gonna take a drink. Jackman has it right. We're summoning the clone with the dancing. And if I had a charge, I would burn the chest. Should we burn the chest anyways? As an offering to the gods? Ah, fuck it. Andromeda Strain. Why is it that this item appears on every, like, 8th run? Yes, that's a very specific number, but you know what I mean. How long has it been since we've had the clone? It's the same tier as Gundromeda Strain, but we never get the clone, and we always get Gundromeda Strain. Now, do I like the clone? No. Makes the run take a million years, but at least it would not be Gundromeda Strain for the millionth time. I mean, it's good. I like it. It's making the Bullet King fight easier because it's literally reducing his health. But it's not, say it with me, bombastic enough. Hello? Hello? I wish I could steal from you. I also wish I got a key from anything on this floor. I guess we can buy 2. So we can still go to the oubliette. But we're not buying anything from this guy. We have no way of stealing. Well, breaking chests, here we go. Got a couple of junk, that's acceptable. We'll break this one open. Actually, you know what? Spend your keys, then break your chests. Technically, it's worth it. And then we'll move on. Gungeon would be better if there wasn't this elusive group of A and S tier items that no shop sells and you subsequently never see. I think the problem is that and it's not really even that big of a problem, but I think the thing is that there are certain items that are so much more common than other items because they do appear in shops. Like Gundromeda Strain, for instance. It appears in Professor Gupton's shop, so you can frequently buy it on your runs. Skeleton Key and the A Key 47, well, they appear in the Keyman shop. The Owl appears in Blankman shop. You know, there's that subset of items that can appear in specific shops, and then as a result, you get to see those items very frequently. Now, I do believe that A-tier items can appear in Bello's shop. I don't think that it's limited to specific items. I think any A-tier item can appear in his shop for sale. So you can get A-tier items in a shop, but it is not very likely to appear, and you also are probably not going to be able to afford it. And it's also not necessarily going to be good. And not S-tier items can appear, only A-tier items can appear in Bello's shop. A and S-tier items can appear in the shop on the Blacksmith and the Forge, but I actually don't know if only a subset of items can appear in the Blacksmith shop or if any item can appear in the Blacksmith shop, because there's some items that I've never seen in the Blacksmith shop, and there's some items that I've seen over and over and over and over and over again in the Blacksmith shop. Like, it always feels like the Blacksmith has for sale a couple of B-tier guns, a bullet effect like explosive rounds or chaos bullets or something like that, Omega, Alpha, and that's it. And then on the left side you have your 3 like passive abilities. You've got, or not passive abilities, but your pickups. You have, you know, HP, armor, blanks, keys, ammo. But the items that can appear on the right, they're very specific, it feels like. It's always like a gun that's a B-tier gun and a couple of passives that can be anything that's a bullet effect. So maybe those are the only items that can appear on that floor shop. That would be a little bit sucky. I would like it if any item can appear. But yeah, there's some items that just appear so much more frequently than others because they can appear in the shops more frequently. But I think Bello can have any A-tier item, but not S-tier, I think. I'm saying I think a lot because I just don't know. Well, okay. It's gonna use Heck Blaster for a little while, I guess. Well, here I'm wishing I had my Molotov, because this room is gonna suck. Could have sucked. If you restart with the clone run, does it reset the pool from your previous game? Jackman, the answer to that question is no. If you clone, your item pool is not reset, as far as I know. However, I do believe that it will reset on your your next run. Like, cloning counts as another run. So anything that you saw on your last run can appear on your clone run because it's technically a different run, if that makes any sense. Which it probably doesn't because I'm explaining it very poorly, but, you know, item memory is, aka, what is it, magnification? No, that's a song by Yes. I'm trying to think of differentiation. That prevents you from seeing the same item 2 runs in a row, but clone counts as that second run, so you can have the first run and the second run in a row. So your item memory will partially reset in between cloning. That's the most awkward way of phrasing that ever. Mod Chaos. I mean, that's a good idea because, like, Isaac has so many fun items that would just make really cool Gungeon items as well. If I could stream full-time, I would mod full-time as well. Make a living out of it. What do you do for a living? Oh, I mod Binding of Isaac items into Enter the Gungeon. Aren't there like 500 items in the game? Yeah, but I'm kind of running out. I've already done like 400 of them. Don't you just want to hug the Blobulord? Someone should make a Blobulord plushie. Someone should make a dog plushie. Didn't they make plushies for Enter the Gungeon? I'm trying to think back. I think they made them out of bulletkins? But come on, who cares about the bulletkins? I'll do it. I regret everything. Oh, you are still alive. You know what? Have a blank. Anyone find a secret room? I didn't. Alright, good enough. We have one key. I will go and grab the old crest. Why not? Thank you. We'll move on. Hasn't Blobulord 8 like 5 stars according to his Ammonomicon entry? I haven't read his Ammonomicon entry for a long time. Let's read it. Bosses. Blob. The ranking officer of the Blobulon army in the Gungeon. Blobulon generals are ranked according to the number of stars they have absorbed. This vicious strategist carries centuries of experience in cruelty and subjugation, a threat not only to the Gungeon but to the entire galaxy. 4-star general. So he has absorbed 4 stars. He's absorbed stars. What is that? Is that a reference to anything? Or is it just a reference to the fact that military officers have stars on their lapels, indicating their rank? Like, is it a reference to, like, some horrible eldritch being that literally absorbs planets in solar systems? That's what I'm having a little bit of trouble figuring out. Sacrifice the crest. Sacrifice the crest to what? To who? Who am I sacrificing this crest to? Do not face, not unlose the crest. What the fuck? This is why sometimes I don't listen to Twitch chat. When Twitch chat makes no sense. You need to get into the pit. I had a run recently where we had this gun, the combined rifle, and it felt like the charge shot wasn't actually getting a lot of kills on the first shot. Is that just because the enemies had more health, or was I messing something up in some other fashion? Do you want to know what that bullet was? That was a shot from the yellow mage. He was standing about right here. Most of his bullets hit the wall, but one projectile, one bullet from that barrage curved around the wall, curved into me to hit me. That's what that projectile was. Holy shit. What a son of a gun. I'm obligated to read highlighted chat text in chat. I'm not obligated to do anything. I do it because I want to. There it is, right there. Damn it, Gungeon! That was sad. That wasn't sad. That was a great shot from that that apprentice Gunger. He shouldn't be an apprentice anymore. He should be the one in charge. This is a dead end. You should be the one telling the other mages how to do their shit. Abe explaining why he took damage. Look, I gotta think about it like this, right? People who watch me play Gungeon, some of them, they're looking for hints, they're looking for tips, they want to see someone who has a lot of experience in the game. Explaining shit like that, like how I took that damage, that's my shtick, that's my deal. Yes. Enfeebled plus reloaded, all we got was ammo back, that is bad. We lost 1 HP, which doesn't matter, but I mean, we got basically nothing out of that. A bingo? I could get behind that. Also, I do like explaining the first damage I take on a run because that is my... This is why we're not getting the no-hit run this episode. Excuse. Like, I gotta clear it out for my own sake. This is why I'm not getting the no-hit run on this run. Because I done goofed. Yeah, I did get Combine Rifle a couple of runs ago, but, you know, item memory resets every so often. Every other run, basically, so I'm not surprised we got it again. That happens. The differentiation in the game is not perfect, you know, with anything, with Monolith, with Isaac, you do see the same item a couple of times in a row, at times. Isaac doesn't even have a differentiator. You can get the same items like 3 runs in a row. Not that that's a good thing or a bad thing, it's just a thing. Bum 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 bum. If you could speedrun a game and make it to GDQ, you would pick up a decent amount of followers. Look. If I could bend over and suck my own dick, I'd make a good amount of followers too, but you don't see me wanting to do that now, do ya? That's a little crass, but at the same time it gets the point across. I could do a lot of things to gain followers. I don't want to. I want to do my own thing. I want to just play games. Hey Articulate, how's it going? Welcome back to the stream. Articulate, you should play some Enter the Gungeon or something, if you haven't. This game's a lot of fun. Abe doesn't need GDQ to be good and popular. That's right. We can do things our own way. We don't need to piggyback on coolness. We can just smoke cigarettes all day. You son of a gun. He broke my bullet. I'm not answering that question. That's rude. Man, you guys remember that run like 3 runs ago when I had infinite coolness and I was basically one-shotting everything with Warple Gun? Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I wish we had that run. You don't like this style of game, says Articulate. Yeah, you just play Sea of Thieves and Left 4 Dead 2 all day. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I used to be pretty good at Left 4 Dead 2. And then I stopped playing it because, I mean, people stopped playing it. You son of a gun! I used like 40 ammo in one room. I also had Combine Rifle in that run with all that coolness. I don't exactly remember what I had, but I'll trust you. I trust everyone else's opinions and memories over my own. I'm not afraid to admit that. Alright, let's go. Speedrun of games like Gungeon aren't that fun. I agree on Manuk on that front. I think that part of the fun of speedrunning games like, Super Mario 64, Ocarina of Time, like those are my favorite games to watch being speedrunned because they require so much knowledge about how the game actually functions in the code that it completely breaks the entire experience, and there's something enjoyable about that. Someone who knows how the game stores the integer values of your current position and being able to brute force that with, perfect, control of your mouse or your controller. Sorry, we have to use the nail gun here. In order to completely break the game. Like, that shit is awesome. Like, frickin' in Ocarina of Time, there's a speedrun glitch where if you, flip some switches and enter a door on the exact correct frame, it's like 23 frames after something happens, you teleport to the very last fight in the entire game. That shit is crazy. I love that shit. If you're speedrunning Enter the Gungeon, you're like, I'm just gonna run fast, take damage, and use the damage buff from the convict to kill everything quickly. That's not really exciting. It's another thing we've talked about a whole bunch. I feel like I repeat myself frequently when I'm doing these streams. It's okay. I don't mind. I like this gun. We're gonna run out of ammo in like 2 seconds. That's fine. Three, two, one. What? When did I get frost bullets? Yes, you heard me. I do not remember where I picked up this item that I probably picked up about 2 seconds ago. Was it from a... Oh, it was from that guy. I get it now. We also have flying again. We got this a couple of runs ago from our BCDD20T run. I remember that one. Oh, I remember that one. Jackman says, I laughed when you almost switched weapons before you started the challenge. I mean, in my mind, it's like, why do I want to do this next room of combat with the nail gun? Oh, wait a minute. He gave me the nail gun, it's not the gun I started with. I don't know why in my mind I completely forgot about the fact that he gave me the gun. I thought it was for free, I thought it was my gun now. It's like, oh hey, sweet. We can steal, but I have double vision, don't care about stealing, anything in the shop, no thank you, don't care, let's move on. Flying, Vorpal, Combine, all the same thing you had that one run. Yeah, pretty much. Let's use Grenade Launcher and a Flame Hand. We fly, so the creep that gets put onto the ground doesn't really matter that much. We're also applying a lot of freezing status effects, which helps a lot against your standard boss enemies. We might be able to break some bullets with the explosion, but don't expect too much out of it. Thank you, Explosion Nerf. I think he's immune to the freeze by now. Or maybe not. Maybe it's just that we're not applying that much freeze because the gun has a lot of ammo in it, and it's not, you know, a one bullet weapon that's gonna freeze every shot. I could believe that. Secret room. Not there. Could be in this guy's shop. I think I shot the walls, but I'll just blank in it regardless. There you go. Double vision makes it possible to steal things? Nope. At least not that I know of. I could see that being the case though. Like you give him a shot and he's got double vision for a second. He's like, whoa, man, I'm so drunk. What'd you do to me? And then you steal an item from him. I could dig it. I could dig it. You can kill the minigun rail cars. Chase Sky? Yes, you can if you have an explosion or a big boy. Or if you have one of those mine laser dudes. I say mine laser dudes because they appear on the mines frequently. The Chamber 3, the mines. If you just explode the minecart, it goes away. Nice little trick right there. Nice little pro strat. Only the best strats here on Gungeon.com. Oh god. This is a flame hand situation. Please. You would think that your twin stole the item instead? I mean, I think that's the idea behind one of the decoy items? Or is it that the decoy, you think it would let you steal, but it doesn't let you steal? It's either one or the other. I think it's that it does not let you steal, but it should. So, you know, completely ignore me in every possible thing that I'm saying. Wow, thank you. Thank you guys for still trying to shoot it. I actually didn't know these guys would specifically aim for that. What dicks. What absolute effing dicks. Oh god. What the hell was... I know exactly what that was. It was that guy. How often does that happen on the Gungeon run? I mean, that's got to be bingo right there. Not the center square, obviously, but it's got to be on the bingo sheet of getting hit by a spent that I didn't see and then exclaiming, "What the heck?" or "Whoa!" or something like that. Startled sound. There you go. Startled sound from getting hit by a spent. That's got to be on the bingo sheet. Cheating at Winchester, that's got to be on the bingo sheet. Getting a very good room clearing gun and then switching back to another weapon, that's got to be on the bingo sheet. Is there a second one? For a second there, I thought there was going to be a second one. I was a little bit confused. This is a Blech run so far, nothing special. Look, I don't have clone or anything like that, but it's still a pretty good run. Maybe we're not, you know, clearing the run in record pace or anything like that, but we're getting pretty close. 27 minutes, we're already on floor 4. We didn't fight the old king, so, you know, I'm expecting this to be like, wrong way. Maybe a 41-minute run, potentially, if we can go quickly. I was curious why the room hadn't ended. I was like, I killed everything. What's going on? Now, I want to open the other chests first. Ooh, hello. But nice to be having the item of enabling or disabling items in Gungeon, kind of like Monolith. I don't know, I kind of like the, I think there's too many items for that to really be effective, because you're just gonna disable everything. Even Monolith doesn't let you disable everything. The base weapons in the game are things that you cannot remove. You can only enable things that you purchase. So maybe you could make it so that you can enable or disable things that you purchase. But I don't think you really need the option too much. Where was the whiz-bang? Oh, I must have killed him, but his bullets was still summoned. I forget that actually happens. I think machine pistol, or a flak gun. Abe taught us that the smaller the mag size, the more likely things such as familiars and the cat throne get bullet modifiers. That is correct. Oh god. So that's why we're getting blue shots out of every one of the one bullet from this gun. But we're not getting guaranteed blue shots out of the actual machine gun. All has to do with clip size. Really quickly, open this, sell this. Already done the other chest, fantastic. Sell this, sell this. Everything else we'll keep. Buy one more key, get the hell out of here. Move on. Railgun is an excellent counter to Wallmonger. Not really. I feel like the grenade launcher would be slightly better just because of the fact that it will break bullets. The railgun is nice, but the railgun's more of a counter against the, well, weirdly enough, both railgun and grenade launcher are both counters against kill pillars because the explosions will break their bullets at the beginning of the fight, saving you a blank, and also the railgun pierces. Really, any high-quality, high-damage gun is going to be a counter to Wallmonger. But the same can be said of any high-damage gun against any boss, really. Yes, I see you guys over there. Yes, I'm gonna kill you. Gotcha. We're making pretty good time. Hello, goodbye. Alright, you know what? That's not worth it. It's not worth the time to charge up the gun to shoot the shot. I love the weirdness of flak bullets. Get away from me, you dumb bullet. Pink Wandstone, we were just talking about that one. Is there a way to make File Explorer darker in Windows 10? I don't know. Probably. I'm sure someone out there has come up with skins for Windows 10. Dun, dun, dun. Well, there's the boss fight right there. Flak bullets, 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 bullets. Here's a little bit of Gungeon trivia. Did you know that if you had 2 flak bullets, you crashed the game? And did you know that you can actually have that happen in a legitimate run of Gungeon? You don't have to have Mod the Gungeon to make that happen. So you could theoretically crash the game if you get a very specific set of item drops. You probably wouldn't want to, but it could happen. Insert the, he got hammered. Insert the, lazy indie devs joke here. I need that. We're not gonna get it. I screwed up. I didn't screw up, I'm just trying to go fast, which means I screwed up. The flak will flak and that chains up infinitely. Yeah, it's kind of like, you know, in the Bible, how there's so much incest. Eventually, the bloodline just becomes unviable. Same thing in Gungeon with flak bullets. Eventually, there's just nowhere for the bullets to come from. You can't have a bullet beget a bullet beget a bullet forever. It's gotten to the point whenever I open a chest and I don't see anything, my mind goes, oh, it's the javelin. Because that's the only thing it could possibly be. I screwed up on the teleport. 34 minutes. We're actually making pretty good time. Need a better gun. I think I'm going to use Eye of the Beholster after we get this charged. Just because we can get those beaties out there, and I think they'll do enough damage that we'll be happy with it. We do get 2, right? Yeah, we get 2. Yeah, that's more than enough damage. Remember, we do have good Andromeda Strain. That is not a lot of damage. That's pretty good damage. Crash the game for educational purposes because you want to see it? I've done it before. You don't need to see it. GT Quark, you have a good night. Thanks for stopping by! Scully and Monolith seems to work that the stats stack on each other. I don't think they do. I think what happens in Scully is that the specific weapon effect stacks. So if you gain lower accuracy or if you gain chain lightning, that stuff stays with you forever, but the actual damage multiplier or ammo multiplier, those get reset every time you pick up a new gun, I believe. I could be wrong about that, but it definitely felt like that was the case when I was playing Monolith as Scully. Scully, 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 Scully! Good? We're good. I should not have changed my gun. Vegan can get there in 41 minutes. Not if the railgun shot just hits a wall and just gets obliterated. I need Flame Hand. I need something that actually has a bit of piercing on it. He says as he puts away the railgun. Oh no, this is gonna take forever. I screwed it up! Oh no. Do flak bullets get the buffs of the initially shot weapon? Nope. Weirdly enough, they do get the, I don't think so anyways. Weirdly enough, they do get metronome, I think. But I don't think they get all of the bullet modifiers. But I guess since they get metronome, they probably get some of them. I think this is the correct direction. To be fair, I could be wrong. Ooh, this is looking like the right direction. This guy's gonna be immune to the flame hand shots anyways. This is the right direction. Didn't get hit. I did dodge roll, but I guess I just didn't get it out in time. We good? We good. Oh man, 39-39. I don't even know how I killed all the enemies in this room when I walked in. Something's going on. Something good. Oh my god, just die already! This is the right direction! I doubt we're gonna get 41, because there's so much time it takes for the, There's so much time it takes for the, boss phases to go through. We're gonna frickin' try, though. It'll be 41 something. It's not gonna be 41 flat, it's gonna be 41 something. You know what? Honestly, take the damage. Why not? Let's get that damage bonus going. Let's speedrun. We're going to GDQ 2.0. Enter the Gungeon style. If you go the wrong way, is the map like endless, or is it just really big? In Bullet Hell, there's a limited map in Bullet Hell. It does not go forever. If you go the wrong direction, you know, you'll hit a dead end eventually. As with every floor, it's a pretty decently sized floor. I think the thing is, Bullet Hell feels really long because there's nothing in it. There's no shops, there's no item rooms, there's nothing that occupies your time on the floor. I think that's the thing, and it makes it feel longer than it actually is, which is not to say that it's not a long floor, because it is, but I think it makes it feel longer. You know what? It's not gonna be sub 42. It's gonna be 42 something. Even if I killed the boss right now, the timer would still go until we get to the game over screen. So it would cheat a little bit on the time. You know what? At least we have the holster gun. I like the holster gun. Never mind, we're out of ammo. Fuck it. Was hoping we'd crit him. Good run! Pretty decently length, 42 minutes. It's a speed run, pretty much. That was pretty good. We had a lot of good weapons in that one. Including some weapons that are only good in situationally, like the crit gun. World record. It's only the world record if it's a world record for doing with the Abbey floor as well. Actually, no, we didn't go to the Abbey. We lost the armor. Crap. 43.07.307. Flat gun, gun drum strain, double vision, holster, railgun, flight, combine rifle. You know, I'm looking at this. We actually didn't have that many weapons, but we did sell a few of them. A lot of the garbage weapons, though. In any case, good run for those of you on YouTube. Thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for one of the live. Support me on Twitch, Patreon, and Streamlabs. And I hope to see you here again for the next run of Enter the Gungeon.